Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark. We have just arrived in Mystery Lake. Again, for the second time in this series. I'm going to take a quick look around one more time. I did this last episode, but we just need to make our way through the rest of the zone. We are actually in a pretty good position to be able to do so. And I think what I want to do first and foremost is I want to head towards the office, just like I did last time, but again, I'm in better condition to do so. So we're going to do that. We've got 12 hours of daylight ahead of us. One of the reasons I want to go to the office is a couple of the reasons I want to go to the office is you can potentially find more stuff. I mean, it's one of the more, not just the office, but the area of the office is one of the more popular locations for just discovering items in general. So I want to make sure that I can't happen upon any other clothing items, like for instance a toque, something to put on my head, please, because I still don't have anything. So there's that, but also I can be near some additional cattails, and you know, Mystery Lake and me, I am all about picking up some more cattails. So we're going to head in that general direction and try to avoid the wildlife in the process. Like last time, we're going to take the high road, not only because it's easier to avoid the wildlife, but also makes it easy to spot the wildlife. And in instances like this one, I don't think there's anything down by the derailment. I actually might be able to dip down and get some stuff from there. There's probably not a lot, but I'm going to try anyway. Oh, okay, there's one wolf. Last time I came down here, there were multiple wolves. There were so many wolves that I went to Raphael and I was like, dude, aren't there supposed to be fewer wolves in Interloper? And I gave him the timestamp in the episode and everything. Unfortunately, they found a bug in Pleasant Valley as a result of me pointing it out, which was nice. You might have seen that in the last patch, but they did not, or I think it was maybe a few patches ago. But anyway, a few hot fixes ago, I guess I should say. But they did not find that there was any abnormality in spawning in Mystery Lake, which is interesting. Because it definitely seems like that last time we came in here in Interloper mode, there were more wolves than normal. And the definition of Interloper when it launched was that there would be fewer wolves than normal. So maybe it's just a little bit more randomized, a little bit more unpredictable. Okay, the wolf is unfortunately coming back towards the derailment at the worst possible time, so we're not going to be able to hop down there. I'm just going to keep moving. Just going to keep moving. Alright, we're actually pretty close now to where the office is, assuming there are no other wolves like there were last time. I don't want to hop down here. Oh wait, I think I can actually. I can sneak down through here and then come back up. Can I? Yep, I can. Perfect. Alright, so if I need to run, I can. Help me keep an eye out. As if you can actually interact with me while I'm recording. Actually, I only...
Right, I can't feel my feet.
I'm only half joking about that, because part of watching a Let's Play is to kind of play vicariously through someone else, right? So, I would imagine some of you might find yourselves talking to the screen. As a matter of fact, I know some of you talk to the screen from things that you've told me. Yell at the screen, maybe? Scream at the screen? Curse at the screen? There's the entrance, what is now the entrance to Forlorn Muskeg, down there. For those of you curious as to how to get into the new zone, just follow the train tracks straight down. Now, I'm going to get on this side of the train tracks, actually, because I don't know what could be on the opposite side around this corner. Caution is the word of the day. Hey, dear. How's it going? It's actually a pretty nice day, all things considered. If I step inside and warm up for a bit, maybe start a fire. There's plenty of wood in there. Chill the hell out. We are working on it. Speaking of finding wood in here, to the commenter who pointed out to me that I don't spend enough time... Actually, they didn't say that I don't spend enough time. They just asked me, hey, why don't you ever break down crates in wooden crates with your hands. Why don't you do that? You don't need any tools to do it, and it only takes a couple of seconds. Why not do that and get some instant firewood? That is a great question. I don't know why I don't do that. I should do it more, by all means. So I appreciate that comment. Okay, good. There's a little bit of food, tomato soup. Spend some time looking around, see what else might be hiding on and under shelves. Anything? Nothing in here, but we will keep looking. Whetstone. Magnifying lens. Okay, magnifying lens. That's a little bit of a reprieve. Why can't I talk lately? It's so strange. The more I YouTube, the less I can word. Anyway, that's a little bit of a reprieve with the fire starting situation, because at least if it's daytime and we're outside, I can use that rather than using a match, which is nice. Hey, survive the outdoors. Not bad. Which reminds me, there's a book that I've got to finish reading. So I should jump on that.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, here's a decent sweatshirt, but I really didn't need a sweatshirt. I needed a toque. See, it's stuff like this. I can break these down, and this also passes time a little bit. So we're letting us warm up since we're inside now. 10 hours daylight left. I doubt that there will be a toque in the cupboard. Nope, just another can opener. Wonderful. Just kidding, not wonderful at all. Okay, we've already looked around here. Hang on. Just making absolutely sure I'm not missing anything, because I've been discovering more and more, no matter how hard I try, even when I'm careful, I will miss things. And I don't like missing things. Oh, here's one place I didn't look. I don't know that there's ever anything back here. I only recently discovered that you can get under the stairwell. And this is after playing The Long Dark pretty much since it came out. But, oh wait, have we gone through this? Nope, we haven't.
This will come in handy.
I also don't have antibiotics yet, which kind of sucks. So, oh, now the game's going to do its pausing thing. Come on now. Uh-oh, this is a long one. Okay, that scared me. That scared me, because we had come inside to a new spot, and if that messed up the recording, then I would have had to do a little bit of extra legwork to make that work. Okay. Or worse, could have lost the save. Every now and then, that can happen in The Long Dark too. Alright, so... Also noticed, holy crap, I didn't realize this on the way up the first time, no dead guy. No dead guy. So we can actually stay here without feeling like we're sleeping next to a corpse, which I appreciate. Alright, so let's take a second. Honestly, I need to just go ahead and eat this tomato soup, but I'll wait. Because that's something that I can cook and get some cooking skill out of. Whereas I can't cook the cattail stalks. So if I were to just cram that down, yes, I would free up some weight, but I don't think it'd really be worth it. I think I'm going to eat down to 20 of these, and then I think I'm going to finish that book. And maybe step outside, grab some more cattails, maybe kind of meander casually towards the huts on the lake, see what I can find out there. Because, of course, one of the places that the hammer could be is out on the lake in those huts. We discussed this last time in this series. Okay, Frozen Angler. Yes, this is the one I needed to finish. Let's go for 3 hours straight. Not going to have much daylight left when we're done here. Oh, and there's fog, too. Either that or a blizzard. Novice ice fishing. Nice. Now we can use that book for a fire when we need to. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's a blizzard. We're not going anywhere. Damn, that's annoying as hell. Well, in that case, you know what that means. We've got another book that I can read. Let's see if we can get through all 5 without getting thirsty or hungry. Oh, it looks like we might. Holy crap. Nice. And actually, now the blizzard's over and we still have daylight. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. All right, let's, rather than eat any of the cattails I have right now, let's go out and get some while it's still not awfully cold. Especially if it's about 1 hour daylight left. I'm curious to see how bright it is outside. How are we doing encumbrance-wise? Oh, we're fine. I've learned my lesson with that wolf that killed me in my first start with this series. I hear footsteps. But yeah, I need to be careful in situations where I'm tempted to... Oh, it's a deer. Okay. In situations where I'm tempted to run, where I know I'm going to need to run, or if I put myself in a situation where I'm going to need to run, I need to not do that when I am not able to run at full speed. That's something I've been very self-conscious about since I started this run. Not since I started this season, but this second run after the first death. I'm saying this for the benefit of folks who might just be jumping in with this episode by chance. Definitely died once already this run. And it was because I could not run fast enough and didn't think fast enough on my feet. I was in a bit of a new situation. And paid the price. Oh, walk right past some cattails. Almost paid the price of that too. Ah, 2 cattails. They are actually a little bit harder to see right now. Huh. Just on account of the lighting. I think it's because the sunset, especially during the fog, turns the atmosphere kind of greenish. And the green of the cattails normally stands out a little bit more. Or at least that's the explanation I'm going to stick with. Because it's just, they're not popping out to my eyes as readily right now. There's probably some more over there and over there. We're going to go here first. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is just kind of look for their shape, which is the other way to spot them. Just kind of walk through the reeds, and yeah, there you go. There's 3 of them. Oh, I'm just kidding, there's 4. And let me not get cattail vision. Anything around me that I need to worry about? Nope. If I'm lucky... See, it's getting foggy again, too. That's another thing I need to be careful about. It's getting foggy and dark. Oh, it's getting foggier. Damn! It's my visibility. Okay, well, I'm not going to risk walking around in this when it's getting foggy and dark. That's suicide. So let me step back here. I'm going to run across briefly to this side of the lake to see if I missed any cattails. Because I know there's not any wildlife over here. Now that I've said that, there'll be a random wolf like lounging around right here, where they never are, just to make me eat my words. A couple more cattails. Okay. Let's get back and rest, and hopefully tomorrow we can have a nice full day of exploring Mystery Lake with relatively decent weather. And then the long dark gods laughed. They laughed a hearty laugh in Hadrian's face, and then they laughed some more.
Getting tired.
And all of Hadrian's subscribers joined them in a chorus of joyful laughter, all at Hadrian's expense. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna rest. Actually, I am pretty tired, so that's the advantage right now, is that I can eat a little bit. Let's see, how many calories do I need to sleep through? Let's try and sleep for 10 hours straight. 750 calories. All right, let's get above 750. Actually, I'm going to need more water soon, too. Let's drink up. Yeah, I'm going to need to get some water in the morning. Actually, you know what? Why don't I take care of that now? I've got some reclaimed wood on me. Yeah, I do. So let's take care of it now. I only have 5 wood matches. I really hope that I'm lucky enough to find the Fire Striker again. I really hope so. I don't know that I will be, but I hope so. Okay, so there's that. And I need to melt, let's say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to put all the wood in there. I need as much length on this fire as I can get. Let's go ahead and melt 0.8 gallons of snow. Oh wow, it's actually taking up more of the fire than I thought it would. This could be tough to boil. No, I think we'll make it. It's going to be by the skin of our teeth, but we'll make it. There we go. And also, let's go ahead and throw this on the fire because I don't need it anymore. It's 23 minutes, which gives me the perfect amount of time to cook this tomato soup and get some cooking points out of this. Oh, it's more than enough time, actually. Alright, so there's that. Wait, no. I don't know what I was doing there. Let's eat this. 300 calories, not bad. And then let's go ahead and, just for good measure, while we've got the fire, let's go ahead and cook the reishi mushroom tea as well. And drink it. Alright, so now we are definitely in good shape to sleep through the night. Let's go ahead and just sleep for 9 hours now. With any luck, we'll wake up right after dawn, and we may not even be fully rested. Oh, no, we're not. Pretty thirsty, though, so we need to fix that. Thankfully, doing that much drinking is going to give us a little bit more weight off of our backs. Weather doesn't sound too great. That's not encouraging. I wanted a nice start to my day game, and you gave me a crappy one. Actually, it doesn't sound awful. Let's see how it actually looks. Fingers crossed. Well, there's visibility, but it's really freaking cold. So if I do anything out here, I've got to move quickly. But since there's visibility, I'm going to do it. I've already harvested cattails. Not all of them. There are still probably some more over there. But I'm not going to worry about those right now. I want to get across to the other side here. Keep an eye out for wolves. Let me not sprint too much. I'm actually pretty hungry. I need to eat some more cattails. Alright, I'm actually seeing a good number of... Okay, maybe not. Okay. All three huts are standing over there. Okay. I think maybe one of those huts is staying, but I can't quite tell from here. It's kind of a weird... It looks burned out. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Don't try this at home, kids. This is ridiculous. Alright, so there is not a hammer in here. There is, however, reclaimed wood and a hook. I'll take it. There's always a possibility of finding a toque in these cupboards as well. So that's another reason it'll be worth it to look through all this stuff. Alright, so there's that. There does not appear to be any wildlife out here right now, so that's a good thing. I can't tell if that hut is standing or not. Actually, it is, yeah. It is. It's a weird color, but it's standing. Frozen angler. Reclaim wood. Alright, so there's some more fishing skill for us once we read that book. No toque. No. Nothing else in here either. Deer. Hey, crows. Okay, we're going to go straight for these huts and investigate them. There could be wolves back behind these, so I need to be careful. Wolves will patrol not just on the lake, but back behind the houses. I'm amazed that all three of these are standing in interloper mode. That is uncanny. Yeah, there's probably a good number of cattails right near us as well, so if we got snowed in or if we, for whatever reason, just felt trapped here, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst place to be trapped. Are there cattails nearby? No. There usually aren't. Okay. I just had a random thought. How crazy would it be if a wolf, like, if there was a bug and a wolf, like, accidentally spawned inside one of these cabins one time and you walked inside expecting to find safety and Just a wolf jumped in your face. Even worse, what if it wasn't a bug? And the devs just did it to be trolls during a patch. Oh, hey, there's a candy bar. Very good. Very good. I've already gone through that plastic container. Nothing else here. Nothing else there. Nothing in that crate. You're going to see me be a little bit more careful about looking through every inch of these crates because there was definitely... someone pointed out to me, one of my very regular commenters, Daydreamer, I appreciate you very much for watching always. One of my very regular commenters pointed out that there was a granola bar, and you could see it because I briefly highlighted it in a darkened crate in the cabin from whence we left Coastal Highway. There was indeed a granola bar, and it was hidden. And if I had just quote unquote felt around in the dark, you know, right, where you just point around in the dark and see if the cursor highlights anything. If I had just done that for a second, hey, I actually found something in a metal container. Oh, I found 2 things in a metal container, particularly matches. How many was that? How many was that? 12 more. Okay, that's handy. Thank God. It's not a fire striker, but hey, at least we're in a little bit better condition there. And the streak has finally been broken. We found something in a metal container in Interloper. But anyway, yeah, if I felt around in the dark the way that you should, when you're in a dark space and you don't necessarily want to use a oh look, there's some tea.
Nobody needs this anymore.
And you don't want to use a match or a lantern or anything to light your way, then I might have spotted it, but I didn't actually see it. But there is, in fact, a granola bar. You can go back and watch the beginning of the episode before this one. Within, I think it's the 8-second mark. Not kidding. You can see me looking through the corner box, and I briefly highlight a granola bar without spotting it. Step in here, see what else we can find. The ultimate Mystery Lake haul right now would be... What would it be? It'd be the heavy hammer. It would be the... I'm going to go ahead and light this. Speaking of feeling around in the dark, I'm giving up on that. It would be the heavy hammer. It would be a toque. And it would be the fire striker. All of the above.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
If we could pull that off, that would be awesome. Okay. Pretty hungry, so let's go ahead and deal with that. Especially since this thing is only at 36% condition. We need to eat that sooner than later. Let's also go ahead and eat a few cattails. Let's get above the 500 mark just to be safe. I believe I mentioned in the last episode, or one of the last ones, one thing that I'm going to try to do going forward is I'm going to get myself away from the habit that I have started of filling up the calorie meter to a higher level. I am not going to start being one of those players that starves themselves. I'm not going to start following that advice, so sorry for those of you who like to min-max and play the system that way. You know I'm not that type of player, but those of you who've been watching my series for a long time, you know that I generally used to be more conservative about food that I ate. And I only ate when I really felt that I needed to, without necessarily creating the impression that I was constantly starving and torturing my character. So I am going to try maybe not to fill up the meter quite as much. I used to have arguments with Will-O-Wisp about it, like, what's the better approach, filling up the meter or eating more conservatively? Because she's more of a big believer in what I've been doing, which is to say, oh hey, I've got food, let me eat it. I'm looking for cattails, if that wasn't clear. Okay, well there are definitely going to be cattails out here. And there's also another... That's my hypothermia risk, 6%. Okay, it's not terrible right now. I need to get some cattails and then go back inside. Oh, there's a bunch here. Nice. 2. 3. Let's go around this corner, see what we find. 2. 3. Oh, there's our friend the bear. All right, we've got a couple of huts we need to check out here. I think I'm going to go straight for the lonely cabin. Yes, I just said I'm going to go straight for the cabin that the bear is right next to. I know. I know. I know. That's what I'm going to do. Whether you like it or not. Alright, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah. Now the bear could potentially be in that cabin. Also, I don't feel like I looked very thoroughly for the... Did I say the hammer? Did I say the bear could be in that cabin? The hammer is what I meant to say, in case... I don't know, I'm getting lost over my own words. But, Hey, bear. Yeah, the hammer could be there. I also don't feel like I looked very thoroughly there, so we'll have to check. Let me peek in here and see what we can find, and then once I've looked around, I will go ahead and cut this episode. Hang on. Hold that thought, though. I'm so glad I found some matches and a book. That'll make starting the next fire easier as well. That's nice. Plastic container. Give me a toque. No, of course you won't give me a toque. You're not that nice. Triple check. Yep. Okay, let me step outside, and I'll step back inside so we save it. And that will be this episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to follow along. New episodes with survival simulation and or science fiction themes air every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.